You know, I think first off, say, like, hey everyone, thanks for downloading the podcast.
Hey everyone, thanks for downloading the podcast. Search for Mielmen Pod on iTunes. And mielmen.podbean.com on Podbean. Like that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Can we start over? Hello, everyone.
Hey.
We are here again.
Scooby-Doo-bop-bop-bow.
Hey.
So, we got a special episode today.
Well, what's so special about it?
You tell me, big boy.
It's Saturday?
September 24th, 1985. Ring a bell?
It was a blustery day out, and the Miele household was filled with screams of pain from Linda Miele because Scott Miele was on his way into the world, and now 26 years later, he's here in your headphones, in your head.
Happy birthday!
Thanks.
That's the best present you could have given me.
I didn't give you a present. You need to give me the presents.
You... Oh, yeah. You being born was the best gift you could have given me on your birthday, but I guess, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I need to give you a gift.
Although, when we were younger, I don't know if you remember this, but whenever it was, like, your birthday, Mom and Dad would get me presents, too, so I wouldn't feel bad.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I'd, like, be like, what the heck? Like, why does he get all these presents? And so they would give me presents. And it might have been, like, secretly... They would give them
I think
to
it
me.
was, because this is the first I'm hearing about this.
Yep.
What happened when you got presents? Weren't you like, oh yeah, it's going to be my birthday, and then I'll get presents too?
I don't know. I was a little kid. I didn't really think that far ahead. I just wanted presents now, just like I do right now too.
What do you want? What do you want for your birthday? What can I get you?
Just write me a check for really any amount of money at this point. I'll just take it. Whatever you got.
You want me to cut a check?
Or send cash. Whatever's easiest.
I'll PayPal you something later.
All right, welcome everybody. My name is Scott Miele, and this is my brother,
Adam. Hi.
Adam, and this is the Mielmen Pod. And you probably already know this, but you can download us on iTunes. Just search Mielmen Pod, Mielmen Pod, or you can go to our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page now.
I liked it. I think there's like 3 likes.
We are about 3 likes on the Facebook page. So if you would like to be the 4th one, bada bing, you can do it.
There can only be one number 4. So
correct.
Hurry up and get there.
And also, you can also listen if you don't have iTunes. If people want to listen, they can go to mielmen.podbean.com. PODBEAN.com.
Cool.
And just listen there. So welcome.
Thank you.
Not you.
Oh.
Everyone else.
Welcome.
Listen. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, we're going to start out with some Would You Rathers.
Of course.
And then we're going to try to play another game called... What's it called?
Who would win in a fight? I think the theme song should be like a little bit more hardcore, like, who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight?
I can tell you practice that.
Well, that was a freestyle.
Freestyling, I think, is better for you because it seems like when you practice and then you come on and you start singing something, it's terrible.
How dare you?
I dare.
Would you rather go 9 months of just eating quarter pounders from McDonald's and French fries, or would you rather be pregnant for 9 months?
Oh, both last 9 months.
Yep.
And I'm still a man.
Correct.
And at the end of my pregnancy, would I actually have to birth the child, or I'm just pregnant for 9 months?
I'm going to say no. You don't have to birth. That'd be wrong. So you just have to be pregnant for 9 months.
And then I would miscarry.
I guess. I don't know if that's what it's called that late.
Only quarter pounders with cheese and French fries. That's all I can eat?
You could eat other stuff off the McDonald's menu, but it can't be like... there can't be that much variety. Like, you can't be getting their, chicken salads and healthy stuff. It has to be, like, burger-based.
Every meal I eat has to have a burger in it.
Yeah. Or if you just wanted some fries, you could just get fries. Pretty much just all unhealthy things from McDonald's.
I feel like I would probably gain the same amount of weight
after
after 9 months. But health-wise, that would just be so bad. I've been having these weird, like, pains in my side from drinking too much soda, I think.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting some sort of sugar-based infection in my side from eating too much junk. I'd probably have to go pregnancy, as weird as that is.
Dude.
That would be weird. I don't know. My wife hasn't gone through a pregnancy yet. I mean, you guys just had a baby, so you've probably seen and heard some pretty disturbing things coming from the bathroom.
Really disturbing. And I'll just tell you this. When your wife gets pregnant, she is not the same woman that you married.
Does she get nicer?
Yeah, she gets really nice and more beautiful. I love you, sweetheart.
Good.
I think being pregnant, it wouldn't be too bad right at the beginning. Like for the first 4 or 5 months,
Yeah.
I don't think it would be that bad. But once you would start getting like a belly and really uncomfortable, like weird stuff happens with your body, your emotions start going crazy.
Right.
But at the same time, just eating McDonald's for 9 months, I think that might do more damage to your body.
Oh, it would definitely do more damage. You can't, I mean, did you ever see the movie Super Size Me?
No, I never saw it.
I mean, that guy only eats it for 30 days straight, and he has the full menu to eat. I mean, the dude gains like a ton of weight, and he has all these problems. And his doctor that he goes to in the movie is actually my primary care physician doctor.
You
This
go
guy.
to that guy?
Yeah, I go to that guy, and he's like, he says in the movie, he's like, I don't understand why you're doing this, man. You're pickling your liver. You're pickling your liver. He keeps saying you're pickling your liver. It's just really funny the way he says it.
Where's he from?
He's from like
Georgia?
Russia, or
You have a famous Russian doctor as your own doctor?
I don't think he might not be Russian, but he sounds like he's Russian, or
But he's famous.
I've been pickling my liver, and so I've been trying to cut down on all that junk, and so I'm gonna have to go. I'd be pregnant, and I would do it at the same time that my wife got pregnant, so that she would say, "You don't know what I'm going through right now," and I'd say, "Oh yeah." Boom, and I'd lift my shirt up and show her.
Yeah. And so we can both safely say if we had to give birth, no question, you're going McDonald's, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
There's no way. I don't know where it would come out, but I'm guessing the butt. And
You don't really know a whole lot about the human anatomy, do you?
why is that?
Because I don't think babies come out of...
I'm talking about
People's
if I
butts.
had to birth it, where would it come out? I'm guessing it would have to come out the butt.
I don't think your body would produce a baby and have it come out a different place than if a woman were to produce a baby. Why would it just be like, oh, it's going to come out the butt
So what,
instead
it
of
would
the
come
other
out my
place?
wiener?
Yeah.
Wiener
It's
baby?
coming out your wiener.
Oh.
It's going to have to. That's anatomy.
There is no anatomy when it comes to a man being pregnant.
It's all hypothetical, but
Exactly.
you can't just change science and be like, oh, it's just going to come out of my butt now.
Your whole would you rather is based on changing science.
Okay, so if you would birth it and it was going to come out of your butt, would you still choose it over McDonald's?
Absolutely not.
No matter where it's coming out.
No.
I mean, it's not worth.
I mean,
it's not
I've
worth it.
taken some big dumps before.
That takes it to
That's just
an
wrong.
extreme level. I'm glad that you have editing abilities.
Would you rather make a small grunting sound every time you blinked? So,
Just like that?
yeah, just like that. Or you have to walk with your toes touching the ground before your heels. So, like, as you're walking, you have to go like toe heel, toe heel, toe heel.
So, a couple questions
Yeah.
right off the bat. What about when I'm running? Can I go heel toe?
Toe heel.
So do I get to the point where I don't even notice the grunt? Because for my whole life pretty much, I'd never really notice when I actually blink.
Yeah.
So will I notice that I'm grunting?
No, but other people will. And I'm going to limit this to 5 years. You can't explain why you would do either of them.
I'd probably go with the blinking one.
Blinking.
That's not that bad. How many times do you think we blink in a day? 500?
500? Dude, you blink 500 times in like an hour.
Shut up. No way.
Yeah.
I'm looking that trash up right now.
Good.
How many times do we blink a day? Holy crap.
I told you.
Oh, man. That is so many blinks. 15,360.
Yeah, it seems about right, according to my calculations.
You calculated it?
Yep. The other night I was sleeping and I woke myself up laughing. I was having a funny dream and I was laughing when I woke up. That's happened to me a few times.
Do you remember what the dream was?
Yeah, it was a cross-eyed baby. Looking at a
Really?
baby. Yeah, I think it was Mary's baby. And I don't know, she was like showing it to me. And I was like, oh, cute little baby. And she opened her eyes and then like went all cross-eyed, and it made me laugh really hard.
And you woke up laughing.
Yeah, and
That's
I woke
cool.
up laughing. And then I couldn't go back to sleep for like 5 minutes because I continued to laugh as I was awake, trying to go back to sleep because I thought it was the funniest thing. It's funny. I wake myself up laughing, and Lexia kind of does this thing. She's going to get mad at me for this, but she gets like she has these nightmares sometimes, like once a month. And she's like, she does this like, I call it the ghoul sound. She's like, oh, 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 like that. It's really, really scary sounding.
My wife, she just wakes up just crying sometimes. Like in the middle of the night, and she'll just come over and hug me. You wake up laughing, they wake up crying.
I don't know what that says about me or them or our relationship together. Would you rather have no nipples
Oh boy.
or, you know, that rainbow ball that comes on your computer that spins and it's a rainbow ball, or have
On
rainbow
Macs?
ball nipples? Huh?
On the Mac.
Yeah, on Mac computer. What comes
Okay.
up on a PC, like a little clock that kind of goes
No,
around?
it's an hourglass.
Okay. Okay. What would you rather have? This is a triple. Would you rather? Would you rather have rainbow ball nipples, hourglass nipples that
Or none?
moved, or none?
Well, I think let's just take out the none and just one of those two. Because
Okay.
I'd probably go none if I could choose any one of those three. I'd probably go none.
Okay.
So, are they spinning? Like, is the
They're
rainbow
not
thing
actually spinning, but there's an optical illusion that makes it look like they are spinning. So it's not like
So-
your nipples are being twisted constantly, and it's like, rainbow ball twisty. It's not
So
painful.
everyone who looks at you, if you're swimming or whatever, they think that you have spinners right
Yep.
there.
Right.
Same thing with the hourglass,
Yep.
optical illusion.
Yeah, maybe they think that you have like some sort of like covering for your nipples. It's like, why does that guy have those rainbow things
Like
on his
special
nipples?
band-aids or something?
Yeah.
Are they the size of the thing on the computer, or are they like the actual size? of
Good question. Yeah, they're like very accurately sized. So the spinning ball that's on the computer, that's the size that it will be.
So they're like really tiny.
I guess, yeah.
Super small, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's small. Yeah, definitely smaller than your nipples, I guess. 210 pounds. Yeah.
How dare you? I'd probably go Mac.
Rainbow?
Rainbow.
Yeah, me too. Definitely got to pick Mac over a PC. Come on. I'm a Mac.
It would look weird to have have spinning hourglasses.
They don't spin. It just
Well,
looks
the
like...
optical illusion.
Okay, this is what happens.
Everyone else, it looks like
It looks like the sand is going out, and when it empties, it spins around up to the top, and then it starts going sand again.
I'd still go rainbow.
Yeah, me too. Would you rather have to say, quote, "'cause that's how I roll," once every 5 minutes of talking, or you have to wink at the person you're talking to after every sentence?
Ugh, this one's terrible.
You know what I mean?
So
I knew a guy like that, too. I knew a guy like that.
he would say,
He would wink.
"That's how I roll."
No, he would wink. He would wink at me after everything he said. Like, even if it wasn't funny. Like, sometimes he'd say something funny, then he'd, like, wink at me. And then other times, he'd, like, say something to somebody else and then, like, look at me and wink. It was really creepy.
But what would you rather have somebody do to you? Like, if you had to be around somebody a lot, like somebody you work with, or like your wife, would you rather have her wink all the time?
I'd rather
or
have
say,
her
"That's
wink.
how I roll"?
I'd rather have her wink at me.
Okay,
But if it was a
coworker.
coworker, I'd rather have them say, "'Cause that's how I roll." But the question is, which guy would you rather be? The winking guy or the "'cause that's how I roll"?
That's tough because if you're winking all the time, people are totally going to take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, "That's how I roll," then people are just going to think that you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Can I whisper it?
No, they have to, like, know that you're saying it. And you have to be like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to add emotion to this, too. You have to, like, put your arms, like, folded and be like, "'Cause that's how I roll."
Okay, I'm
And
definitely
kinda
going
tilt
wink
and
then.
shake your head.
I'm going wink because if somebody kept doing that, I'd punch them. I think you'd get punched.
Yeah,
multiple
you probably
times.
would. Or you just like never talk to anybody.
I think you'd have to go wink.
Yeah.
Even though you might get some like sexual harassment lawsuits filed against you or something.
That would be better than having people not like you.
Absolutely. Sexual harassment's not that bad. Would you rather be able to go back in time or go forward in time?
Well, if I got to the future, then it wouldn't be the future anymore.
Shut up.
Zoom. Okay, is my time limited in going back in time or forward in time?
So it's not limited going back in time, but you can only go forward in time 10 years.
No, but what I mean is my actual time spent there. Am I like stuck there, or can I come back anytime I want? Am I limited like a half an hour?
You can just time travel whenever you want.
I'd probably go forward in time. I'd definitely go forward in time, actually.
You would?
Well, I don't know. Going back in time would be pretty sweet. But
going forward in
you would
time
just
would be
learn
scary.
a lot. But going forward in time, you could totally do like Biff did in Back to the Future and get the sporting almanac and, bet on sports and win a bunch of money.
Win a bunch of money.
I was burping, trying to burp.
Yeah, but I think going forward in time would be pretty scary, though, because what if you 3 years from now died in a car crash and you went forward 5 years and you weren't even there, and then you went back to the present and you'd be like, crap, I'm going to die in 3 years.
Yeah,
and
you could change the future.
You can't. You can't change the future.
Why not? If I know on this day I'm dying in a car crash, I'm not getting in a car.
You can't.
What is it, like Final Destination and death will find me no matter where I am?
It's like it's inevitable. Can't change destiny. Everything that you see in the future is destined to happen. It will happen.
Okay, what about this? You can go forward into the future, but when you come back, you forget everything that you learned. Or you can go back in time, but you remember everything.
What's the point of going into the future if you're not going to remember it?
That's the only way that scenario would work out.
Nope, it wouldn't.
Nope. You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
I'd still go the future.
Man, I don't know if I would. I think I'd go.
I wouldn't seek myself out. Again, most of my theories on this Would You Rather is based on Back to the Future.
Right.
Doc says don't go look at yourself. You can't run into yourself, or something bad could happen.
I'd go past because you don't know what you're messing with in the future. I think that you just answered without thinking, and there are consequences to that.
I would just go forward one day, find out what the lottery numbers are for the Powerball, come back, buy a ticket, and then I would buy a time machine and go back in time.
I'm only gonna go one day, even though you could go 10 years. You'd have that much self-control to be like, oh no, I'm only gonna one day.
Yeah.
One day. Oh wait, today I'll go 2 days and just see what in 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wonder what happens next year. That's what would happen to you.
So what?
And then you'd be screwed because then you'd know when you die.
So what?
Gosh, that would be the worst.
You're the worst.
Shut up. Okay, who'd win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight?
Rocky or
Okay, yeah.
Maximus from Gladiator. So these are the characters.
Fictional characters.
Yep, not the actors.
Okay. Is this like all-out battle, or is this like a confined, regulated fight with rules and...
You can do anything to just kill the other person.
Maximus would crush Rocky.
You gotta go Maximus there.
Yeah.
Now, what if it is a boxing ring?
Boxing ring and it's like boxing rules and a boxing match? You gotta go Rocky.
Who would win in a fight?
Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Or the entire band of Hanson. The three Hanson brothers versus Mark Wahlberg by himself.
He doesn't have the Funky Bunch with him.
No Funky Bunch. No holds barred. This is an all-out fight. Not really any specific rules.
I'd probably still have to go with Hanson. I mean, those guys are like all in their 20s now. 3 men in their 20s.
Dude.
No matter how long their blonde, nice hair is.
Have you ever like seen them? They actually do have a couple good songs, but Marky Mark is huge.
Wow. I'm
going Marky Mark.
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? You or me?
I think I would kick your trash.
How much do you weigh?
Like
250?
How dare you?
You're getting fat, dude.
I would like 210.
210?
Dude.
Are you serious?
Legitimate. I'm a legitimate 5'8", 210 pounds.
Wow. Dad weighs almost...
Less
He
than
weighs
me.
at least 30 pounds less than you.
He weighs like... Well, he weighs... What does he weigh? 190? 180?
He's like 180.
His skin is hanging off his bones. He's got like a John Miele suit on.
Skin hanging off your bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I weigh 170, so you got 40 pounds on me.
Yeah.
But I'm also better at you than pretty much anything.
You're better at me?
Yeah, I'm
Then
better
pretty
than
much-
you at anything.
You're better at me. That's what you said.
I think we'd call a treaty.
I don't like fighting. I'm bad at it.
Then I'd kill you.
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? Who would win a fight? Michelle Obama or Ronald Reagan, both in their at the current time that they were in their office. So we're talking Ronald Reagan, 1986, Michelle Obama, current day.
What fighting style? Boxing?
Krav Maga.
Huh?
Krav Maga, I think that's what it's called.
I don't think
It's
anything
Israeli
is called that.
Yeah, it is. Some Israeli military training or something.
Krav Maga?
Yeah.
No, dude, that's not real.
Krav Maga.
Okay, Krav Maga style.
Krav Maga, that's what it's called. Eclectic martial art system developed in Israel that involves striking techniques, wrestling, and grappling.
So wrestling, basically. In a wrestling match?
Ronald Reagan, Michelle Obama, grappling.
How old was Ronald Reagan?
Pretty old because he's dead now.
Is he?
Yeah. I think. Ronald Reagan.
Depends on how old
Yeah.
he was.
And he was born in 1911. So
Whoa!
in 1985, he was old.
Okay, in a wrestling match, Krav Maga,
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight? The Michelin Man or the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters?
Okay, does the Michelin Man have his tires he can throw from his belly?
You know he does.
I don't know where those come from and how he doesn't get smaller. Maybe he's like a chicken. He just makes them and he can just pull them out like that, like eggs.
Yeah, but chickens can't produce eggs that fast.
Chickens
He's
produce...
just pulling them out like one after another.
How often do you think a chicken produces an egg?
I'd say like they probably produce like.
I know the answer to this, so...
You do?
Yeah. We
I'd
had
say-
we had chickens growing up.
I don't know, like maybe like 5 a day.
5 a day? No.
One chicken?
One chicken produces one egg almost every day, like every 26 or 28, 30 hours.
I wasn't that off.
No, but I was scared what you were going to say. I thought you were
I
going to
was gonna
say,
say
like...
I thought I was gonna say 2 or 3 a day, but then you were like, I know the answer, and I thought it was gonna be like way higher.
No.
So I guessed high. Remember the double yolks?
I got a triple yolker once,
Shut up.
and a few times I got some bloody chicken fetuses. Feti?
I don't think you ever got a triple yolk.
I did get a triple yolk once.
No way.
Yeah, and it was the best day ever.
How big was that egg?
Huge, like big as my fist. And I knew it was going to be special. I cracked it open and 3 yellow yolks came out.
Whatever.
And they made a little, like, 2 eyes and a nose. I pretended it was smiling at me.
Whatever. Okay, so Michelin Man or Marshmallow Man.
I gotta go Marshmallow Man. He's huge. I mean, have you seen
Really?
him? Marshmallow Man?
Yeah.
Dude, the Marshmallow Man was like as tall as a building. He could just squish the Michelin Man.
Okay, so here's my counter. Have you ever seen the Michelin commercial where that huge gas tank or huge gas station monster
Yeah.
was tearing up the town, and the Michelin Man was throwing his tires at him, and he took him down?
Yes, but here's what I'll say to you, is the gas pump man was destroying a town, not focusing on the sniper who was the Michelin Man. And so
Yeah.
if it was like a fight and the gas tank man knew he was gonna fight the Michelin Man, think about the Marshmallow Man. He's made of marshmallow theoretically. He could just
which
he could
is
just
soft.
absorb those tires. He could just step right on the Michelin Man, and that would be the end of him.
He's not very, like, mobile.
No,
I go Michelin.
fine.
I think he wins. Took down that gas station monster guy. In your face. I can't believe you'd take Hanson.
I would take Hanson if he had one funky bunk with him.
Funky bunk. Okay, good episode. Make sure to tell your friends to download on iTunes or at mielmen.podbean.com.
And can people post on Facebook like different scenarios and would you rather and stuff?
Yeah, So our Facebook page is just facebook.mielmen.com. You can post ideas, or you can email us at mielmen@gmail.com.
Okay, well, happy birthday. I love you. I love you on your birthday.
That's okay, thanks.
Send all your birthday wishes to Scott.
All right, good luck editing that.
This was going to be like 5 minutes long.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks. Happy birthday.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.